It is my absolute pleasure to be joined today by author Rich Dunk. He is the author of the newly released book, A Practical Analysis of Sea Breeze Effects on Coastal Areas. And so, Rich, tell us about this book.
Okay. My whole academic and my career has been based around coastal areas. And I can see in real time, realistically, how the sea breeze impacts a lot of things like recreational and commercial activities. And I've been involved with that with my whole academic and my professional career. So I got to the point and I said to myself, I did a lot of publications, I did a lot of support with other students, professors, and everything to do publications. But I never really put everything all together. And that's why I really did this book. Okay. Because of all the years of experience I've had, and I see the importance of the sea breeze on the coastal areas, that's why I put this book together to help people understand why the sea breeze is so important and significant for affecting their activities, whether it be recreational, commercial, or whatever it may be. I just want to make it practical and be cost effective for them.
I love that. So, what was the main point of inspiration where you said, I need to write this book?
That's a very tough question. And I'll tell you why. Because I got to the point. I mean, my whole career from education, environmental, energy, the academia, the whole military, the whole thing. Somehow, some way, I've been involved in coastal areas and the sea breeze circulation. All right. So I'm saying it got to the point where I have all this information and data. I just want to share it with other people. That's all. And I want to make it practical so they can apply it to make their lives, their projects, the environment, the most cost effective as possible.
I love that. So, is there anything else you'd like to share with us today about you, your book, or the message behind the book?
Well, I mean, I've been involved with coastal areas, sea breeze circulation. From my early days, I was a lifeguard on the beach when I was in high school and college. Uh, I started my career as a science educator in earth science, and one of my favorite topics was meteorology. And we got into the sea breeze circulation, and then the military came along. Okay. And then I supported the military with operational forecasting as far as ballistic meteorology, helicopter, aircraft deployments, and how the sea breeze would affect their deployments, okay, along the coastal areas. So I'm just saying that came very important to me. And then my career in the metal industry, the utility industry, was everything how the sea breeze would impact the mission impact as far as coastal North Shore areas. Okay. So and also I got involved with fire weather, how the sea breeze impact wildfires, how did it affect health, like pollen transport, different contaminants and everything like that. So I mean, my whole life, my education, my career somehow has been related to sea breeze circulation in coastal offshore areas. So I got into this book because a good colleague of mine who retired, he said, Rich, you put all this time and effort and your education, your career, everything, you should put it together all into a book. So I talked to my family and they said, yeah, if you want to do that, whatever. And you know what? I got to be very honest with you. Okay. I'm not out for the glory. I'm not out for the money. I just want to share the information I learned all these years on how the sea breeze can impact different people's projects, whether it be recreational, commercial, whatever, how it can impact that and make it more cost effective for them.
Incredible. And we want to let everyone know that this book is available everywhere online books are sold. It's available on Amazon, Reader House, online at Barnes and Noble, Apple Books. It's available everywhere. And Rich, you've been an absolute delight to talk to today. And thank you for
Well,
joining
you
us.
know what? You've been the same. I mean, you asked really good questions. I mean, listen, you know, I'm not like a young dude no more. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my life, and like my wife said, to keep your brain occupied. Yeah, I mean, she agrees. Where she said you should have done this book, which I did. Okay, and you know, I still water ski now. I'm still active all water sports. I got my boat. So I'm just saying, I'm thinking about doing another book.
Nice. I think you should. So we'll
Yeah,
reach
well,
out to
I'm
you
thinking
again.
about, I'm going to concentrate on how the sea breeze affects recreational activities in
Yeah.
the coastal areas, like kite flying, ballooning, air recreational aircraft, uh, you know, the whole thing, surfing, whatever. So I'm trying to put that together now, and I'll work with Fulton Books, and maybe we'll get that done.
Wonderful. Well, we'll look forward to interviewing you then as well. So that'll be
Yeah, there
great.
you go.
So thank
Aha.
you so much for joining us today.
All right, dear. All right, and I thank you for. I think you have very appropriate questions, and hopefully we get this book marketed.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much.